Hey, yo, Wavy, where you at, nigga? Yes, sir.
Samala like Haya, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is ootds and welcome to my house. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning back in. And if you are joining us here for the very first time, welcome. Please do make sure that you click the subscribe button down below so that you can officially join our fam. Hey, well, I just want to say, first and foremost, 8 a.m. lectures are ghetto. They are the most ghetto thing that I've ever had to go through in my life, and I cannot believe. I'm so glad that it only happens once a week because I actually couldn't deal. Even now, and I didn't hear a single thing that he said. Like, not a single thing. Yeah, the fact that I'm tired. That lecturer, like, he literally talks like this. Utini, enunciate, open your mouth, talk, you know? Yo, I find him so exhausting. But what can I do? Because I'm here and I have to pass this module. But yeah, he's really gonna piss me off. Every single Wednesday I'm gonna be irritated. Yeah, this vlog is a bit discombobulated because it's Wednesday and like Ima the introductory vlog, but I started sort of vlogging on Monday, mostly just like my outfit and what I was wearing, but I will edit it in and yeah, so this is my first official week on campus. I'm in my final year of school, but this is the first time that I've actually been on campus. I think I'm screaming because my AirPods are in, probably. I'm in my final year of school, but this is my first time being on campus because of COVID, and we've basically been doing the online approach since then, right? So I'm a bit overwhelmed. It's a bit shocking. I'm literally like a fresher. I've been on this specific campus for 3 years, and like when I was walking to class, I literally couldn't believe it. There's a pond here with living koi fish. Like in the middle of the school, there is a giant pond, and that's crazy to me. Like, that's shocking, you know. There's a huge cafeteria with like 4 different little restaurants all next to each other, and it's a ball. Like, I will probably spend a lot of money there because there's so many options, and it's like whatever you want, whatever you need. Yeah, also the route that I walk to class, I like to call it the scenic route, you know, because there's another like shorter way to walk, but that way there's no scenery, you know. There's no place for you to like center yourself and like really get ready for this thing that you're about to endure. So I definitely prefer that longer route with all the trees and the shade also, because the other routes, it's like walking on the road, banging sun. Yeah, so I'm having quite a time like discovering my school and like figuring it all out, you know. I'm also a bit overwhelmed just because there's so many people. I don't think I've had to be around this many people in 3 years essentially. So anxiety, and it's like I do have friends on campus, but our timetables don't align. So I be walking by myself, AirPods in my ears, like I'm trying to get there. That's all. I'm just trying to get there, and I'm trying to get through it, you know. So it's been quite a thing. Also, just like having to now balance all my other chores, like my washing, you know, cooking, studying, into like in between having lectures and like all the other errands that I usually run. I'm at this camp at least once a month, maybe every 2 weeks, and now it's like I only have the weekend to do things like that, which wasn't the thing before. Like before, nango Monday, go 10 exen, man doing man doing 10 closer. Now I can do it now, but now it's like it's a whole thing. It's like I really have to adapt and just figure myself out. Yeah, But on the other hand, one thing that I do enjoy about going to campus is closing the circles on my watch, firstly. Secondly, I think like walking, getting the fresh air, leaving this room, it's not necessarily making me, this is pissing me off. It's not necessarily making me more attentive or anything, but it's like when I was doing online lectures, I would log into the class and like do everything else but sit down and listen. But now that I'm in the actual lecture, I feel like I'm more present in this time when the lecturer is speaking to me. Like yesterday I had a double and I didn't feel sleepy. Like I listened to the whole thing and I got through the whole thing and got my rights. And if it was online, oh my gosh, he would have started speaking for 10 minutes and I would have fell asleep. So like I think there's something about the physical getting up, like being in private. Like being face to face. Do you guys know what I mean? So that's the only good part about this. But otherwise, okay, welcome back to my vlog. So today is my first official day on campus. It's so hot. Today's my first official day on campus, right? That's why I look so cute. This week I really want to take my fit seriously because it's like my big old debut into campus. So I'm trying to be extra cute, you know. If the love of my life is here, this week to know because I don't think I'm gonna care as much next week, or I'm probably not gonna have as much energy. So yeah, recognize and enjoy the fits because yeah, it's probably not going to happen by next week. Yeah, how do I feel about going to campus? I'm not excited. Like I'm really lazy to walk up the hill to go to the actual class, but I mean, what can I say? This is the life that I've chosen, the life of isfundis, you know. But I do have a tote bag. This tote bag, I got it from Shein, and it's supposed to be a lot bigger than this, like, but this fits a book, so I'm not complaining. But I thought it was like the size of a Ted Baker, like that large tote. I thought that's how big it was, but I obviously didn't read the size specifications when I was buying it, so I figured it's common, and I was very shocked because I was like, why the hell is this thing so small? It's barely an overnight bag, like it's tiny, you know. It's literally a handbag actually. Yeah, so this was my outfit. This top is from Shein. These pants, cargo pants, let me show you guys the pants. They're very good pants. The pants are also from Shein. Both items are from the haul that I'm not going to do. Yeah, I'm very happily surprised by the cargo pants because like being chance for real, I didn't think that they would turn out so well, but like they're literally perfect. They fit great and really good material as well, so I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, otherwise mandi hambe, because I also don't know where my classes are. Like I'm still going to get lost on campus, so I need to give myself time to, like, you know, find out where my class actually physically is. But wish me luck. Okay, more stuff from my birthday agenda. Why is unboxing with one hand so hard? Ugh, I'm so happy about this. I've been wanting this top. This is from Galaxy Boy. It's hard to open with one hand, but I think you guys get the gist. It's a white graphic tee, and if you have been here for a while, you know that I live for a white graphic t-shirt. I also got some shades from there. Love, love, love the little glasses case and the packaging. Very, very cute. It's just black shades. If I can manage to open it, then I will show you guys. But yeah, you know, sigwilento your birthday list. Okay, period. Oh, they're so nice. They're so nice. Galaxy Boy is so cute there by looking expensive but not being that expensive. Alright, this is what today's outfit looks like. You guys know this dress. It's from, where's it from? It's from Rio whatever. there's a haul that I've done before. I'll link it in my description box if you haven't seen it. Then these are my sandals. These sandals are also from the Shein haul that I'm not doing. Very cute, but my feet sweat and like but they look so nice. Like, come on, my French toes, it's giving imam. Yeah, second day on campus. My only thing is it's very hot, so the walk from my room to main campus is quite long, and I just feel like ngiasha, so heavy there with the sunscreen. And also I'm a bit overwhelmed because there's so many people and like my anxiety is like but I kind of just wear my AirPods and like walk to class and do what I'm doing. Nobody is bothering me. If anything, I've just come across a couple of my subbies on campus, which I'm always happy to see you guys, so I don't mind that. I think it's just like abafan. Like I'm from abafan. I'm from me so I'm share ngeke. So yeah. So far so good. More birthday deliveries get my dolls from me to me. Okay, I can't do this with one hand. Let me tear open this thing and then it's on combis. Guys, I am so excited! I bought a wig, the curly wig of my dreams. Okay, the curly wig of my dreams, and I'm so happy, yo. I will tag the company that I got it from down below. It comes with wig caps and it's already been customized and bleached. That was included in the total price. Look at that, sway. Are you joking? This is 26 inches. You know, I'm about to be her. When I get this installed, I want everyone to talk to me. Gosh, no wehlisiwe ngoba ngimdala now. I'm so excited. Yo, yabo nje futhi lena idinga uhair by Cindy. Angiyinje lena le ngidinga uhair by Cindy, idinga ubule. Abazongibaqa nje. This is today's outfits. It's just some black pants. They are white leg at the bottom. I'm wearing my dunks and this top, you know, very simple. I'm starting to get over the dressing up thing, so yeah. So somebody asked me to share with them like my study methods, like study tips and stuff. And to be quite honest, kwamina ngidinga study tips. Kwamina ngixakekile, like nje overwhelmed. I don't know what's going on with Dumputian, right? But I will share with you guys like how I've organized my books and like what I take to campus and just the general method that I'm following right now. I think I do need to implement a study timetable. It's just that I've never used one before. Like even in matric, I did not do the study timetable thing. But because of the amount of work that I have right now, I think I really need to get into it and like try, because the method I'm using, I don't think I'm getting enough done. So yeah, but let me show you guys anyway. Okay, so these are my books, right? First and foremost, they are color coded. These little tags are like the colors of the subject that I've assigned to each subject. So that's the color of the book, and it's the color of the subject on my timetable, right? The color coding is good for my brain. Also, these books are from last year. You see, 2, 1, 1, and then 3 AS, right? Just because it is a continuation of a lot of the stuff I'm doing now is a continuation of last year, so it just made sense to me to have last year's notes in the beginning so that I can refer to it if need be. Then for organization, I have this calendar. My mom gets these for me every year. I don't know where she gets them from. They're like branded Metropolitan things, right? So I have all my test dates. I have all the things I need to do for the week. I also really like sticky notes in terms of like organizing what I need to do each week, because writing stuff in a diary doesn't work for me because I don't actually open the diary ever. So I've given up on diaries and I use sticky notes and write stuff on my calendar because I see it every day. So in my campus bag, lol, I actually don't carry anything. There's just like my wallet with all my cards and some cash. There's deodorant, there's dokomlomo, there's a pencil, and then there's this notebook where I write down like notes for the lecture. Today I was doodling because I couldn't hear what he was saying, but so in terms of like my empty campus bag and stuff, the truth is, before you go to the lecture, you're supposed to have already read up in advance, you know, so you're supposed to know what's potting before you get there, right? It doesn't always happen, obviously, because of time and whatever reason, but you're supposed to be prepared, ne? So I don't see the point in carrying a laptop to campus or to my classes because they are sealed, one. And also the lecture notes are being thingied on the screen, projected on the screen. So carrying a laptop to me is like unnecessary. So yeah, the notebook is really just to write extra notes that may not be on the lecture slides. But for the most part, I'm just there to listen, catch examples, and mark the register. Because I feel like a lot of this year is like self-study. It's self-study, and then you go and ask your lecturer questions. But I can decide. He's just rereading the lecture notes, which I'm going to have to do anyway in my own time. In the hopes that corner ain't the angel also yisho that's not already there, or that I'm not already going to have to teach myself anyway. So yeah, that's that on that. In terms of stationery, I honestly don't have much stationery. I used to love stationery so much, but when I got to varsity, the excitement got taken out because like you barely use it. I literally just have pens and highlighters. I have a color pen, like a pink pen, and I barely use it. It's mostly like to cross things off my list because I like the way it looks to cross out in pink. But it's just the pen pencil. Like I said earlier, I don't have a study timetable. I'm gonna try to make one and see if it works. At the moment, I just plan week by week, like things I want to accomplish in that week, and when I do it, the time that I do it at, whenever I have time, as long as I complete it during that week, you know. Yeah, so that's what I'm on right now. But maybe having like a strict study timetable, you know, go 8 fundale module, it might help me to be less overwhelmed because everything is like carefully planned out. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do some house chores now. I need to change my bedding, do the washing, clean a little bit before my next lecture. Okay, a quick skincare update. This is the cleanser that I'm using now, just because my skin was really breaking out. So I took full advantage of the 20% off at Discount, and I decided to try this one because it has salicylic acid, and that's really good for breakouts. My skin is not necessarily dry, but it's definitely rough and bumpy child. So yeah, so far so good. I've been using it for a week. I think it's working. Welcome back to my vlog. Today is Thursday and my mug is the mood. Okay, this is how I feel. Fuck the world. Yeah, guys, I feel actually a lot better today because I had like 10 hours of sleep, which is why I'm up so early, because I'm trying to get some of the work done that I was supposed to do yesterday. I'm trying to get it done now before my lecture starts, right? So otherwise, sibilento of balancing like school and my real life, it's hard for me right now. So I really cannot imagine people that work and go to school. Like, that's a crazy concept to me. I watched my mother complete her master's pamwam, and my girlie was complaining every single day, like she was exhausted, and validly so. It's like you have a full-time job, then you come back home and you have to like cook for these people that you live with, and then you still have to find time to study and write a dissertation and which is crazy. I don't know how she did it, but she did it, and that's my girl for real. Like, shout out to her. She's a superstar. She has superpowers, because I can't. Sengibonile nje ukuthi if ngingaqeda ukufunda manje all in one go angeke ngisaphindela. Angeke nje ngikwazi ukuyenza lento le ayenzile, because ayibo ngeke. Hayibo, it's too much. Ngathi ku too much manje. If you aren't already on multivitamins, please get onto multivitamins. Like, I'm a very sleepy person, or at least that I was. Like, I know I am. I can nap, no meaning. No meaning. I'm really good at it. Like, I can even take 30-minute naps and like wake up and be grand and keep it pushing. Like, napping is one of my superpowers. If I'm sad, I nap. If I'm too stressed, I nap. If I'm overwhelmed, I nap. If I'm happy, I nap. So as a result, I was just always tired and just like always groggy, I used to never make it through like a full day of sitting in online lectures. I was always sleeping through at least one of them. But now that I'm on campus, I obviously have to be there. So taking the multivitamins has really helped me to stay awake, be alive, be alert. These are the ones that I'm on. My medical aid gives these out. But multivitamin doesn't have to be this one. Just find one at Clicks or Discount and get into it. Multivitamin, because also now that you're exposed to other people, even your immune system needs the extra boost so that you don't get sick. Like, I can't imagine anything more annoying than having umkhuhlane in a lecture theatre. No, guys, I want better for you. Otherwise, today's gonna be maybe the longest day of the week, because I have lectures from 10 till 4 with one break. 145 minutes in between lama double, lama back, like. But because I think I slept well yesterday, so I think I will be fine. Like, I slept really well. I got 10 hours of sleep in, so I think it's alright. And on top of the long like lecture day, I also have to go to the library later and do my group assignment, and that's like at night at 8. I really shouldn't have agreed to today. It should have been another day where I left lectures earlier, because wow, Sana. I also hope this discussion takes like 30 minutes and then I can leave and go sleep, because wow. Anyway, have a good day, besties. I'm gonna go back to work, and yeah, we'll pick this back up later. Happy Fake Friday! I'm tired. This is me during that little break that I told you guys about, which took 2 seconds. I've literally had time to make food and eat, but I haven't like digested it. So shooting with digester on the walk back to campus for a back to back. And I have had a day, let me tell you. So my last lecture that I left to, the one that was after my break, it was supposed to end at 2. Why? So you can have 10 minutes to walk to your next lecture, which starts at 2:10. This guy would not stop talking. Like, would not stop talking. Utu washaya wadlula. Lapo, he's talking about important things. Like, he's talking about my major project, and it's like, stop. Stop. And as much as I want to leave, I'm also sitting in the middle of my row. So a lecture theatre, like, the seats are not separated. It's like one joined semicircle. So I have to make everyone who's sitting on this side of me stand up. That's not where I was sitting when I arrived. Being clearly at the end because I know myself. I like to leave as quickly as I walked in. But because I arrived early, like I ended up having to shift to the middle to accommodate everyone who's arriving in late. Right? Fine. Eventually, I just suck it up and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to disrupt him, and I make everyone stand up and I exit that row and I exit the room. So now I'm late for the next lecture. Mind you, this lecture that I'm late for, this guy is insane. Like, he's actually batshit crazy. He drives me nuts. He speaks so fast and he watch my 2:10. We in so I know, njengoba ngiphuma kule class ngo 2:10, ngiyokhave lakhe, ngizomfica ese halfway through inkulumo yakhe, right? But it's fine, at least ngizomfica. As I'm walking there, fast walking, mind you, the venues are kind of far apart. I'm fast walking because I'm trying to get there in at least be only 5 minutes late, not 10, you know? As I'm walking, I'm seeing people like come towards me. And I'm like, nah, it's probably people from like the other class, or they're coming from the CAF or something, you know. And then literally as I'm about to get to the venue, I see 2 of my friends from class. And they're like, no mungaji. And I'm like, how? Did the class get cancelled? What's going on? What do you mean? And they are so mad, they are so pissed, and they're like, no mungahambe uhlale uyobuka labo fisha bayan uyifundele. It's the same thing as sitting in that lecture theater. And I'm like, what the hell happened? And basically, they had like an argument with the lecturer. He's very unreasonable. Like, it's not even us being ingane beta. He's a ridiculous man. They asked him to post the lecture slides. And they were like, please post them in advance before the lecture so that we can read up before we come to you. Do you know what I mean? And like basically study. Kona masu kuluma, I already know what you're talking about. And he was like, no, he's only going to post them after he's finished lecturing us on this chapter. And that doesn't make sense. 1, because vele, that's how you're supposed to learn varsity, which is like pre-read everything before you get to lecture. 2, he speaks so fast, and we told him multiple times that you speak too fast, and he doesn't want to listen. So the least you can do is post the lecture slides. And Mazleana, he wants us to fail, like I'm convinced, because yonke into nje good difficult unje. And now I'm hot and sweaty and bothered, and I'm just so shiny weekend. I just want to wrap up this vlog. I obviously still have a whole day tomorrow with lectures and stuff, but I'm exhausted. This week has drained me. Okay, so yeah, this is it from me. This is it, good people. I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For now, it's me, your girl, signing out. Until next time, bye fam.